Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we show you a lot of interesting and useful information about Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today it's another amazing sunny and warm day here in the area, and we will be having a lovely walk down the famous Levante Beach. Let's go! Right now it's 5 minutes past 10 in the morning, and you can already see the first tourists arriving to the beach. We are at the beginning of the Levante Beach at this very moment, and I just want to show you that in the last video when we were here, we've had the cable ski part, office part, booking part open already, so you knew that it is already available. However, right now we've already opened up the fly fish, the banana rides and parasailing. They've opened their places here as well, just so that you know. You can already come here and book all these things around. Let us go and ask for the prices. Buenas. Perdón, ¿te puedo preguntar algo? Es que hago vídeos de aquí de la zona. ¿Habéis abierto ya? ¿Ya pueden reservar los turistas eso? ¿O cuándo vais a abrir más o menos?
No, estamos abiertos ya.
Estáis abiertos ya. ¿Y cuánto cuesta?
Tienes toda la información por la página web.
¿Y ahí la tienes? Vale, ¿y en los flyers?
No tengo precio, solamente
No tienes.
pues no tengo propaganda bueno.
Ah, vale, perfecto, gracias. So here you have the fly fish. This one right here, you have the banana rides and the parasailing. All the information is on the official website as well. You can see all the prices right there, especially because they've opened up just right now, basically yesterday. So starting from now on, you can have all these activities right here on the Levante Beach. So we can officially state that the summer season has opened up. The bars and restaurants, cafeterias are also starting to open. The Bikini Beach Bar, the Roman cafeteria as well. By the way, we've filmed the complete menu in there, so just in case you did not see that video, I'm gonna put it here on the comments down below so you could check it out. Really nice place on the first line of the beach. Lifeguards in here. Green flag today, so suitable for swimming. By the way, there are a lot of people already going to the water, so people are actually swimming right now. The water temperature today in here is already higher than we've seen the previous days. It's around 19 degrees right now. So just one more degree to be considered a good temperature suitable for swimming. By the way, here we also have a blue flag. In Spain, we do have a type of a category to say that the beach is actually clean, suitable for swimming, for children. You know that the water is of the good quality, as well as the sand or the pebbles, any kind of rocks, anything that is on the beach area. And blue flag is one of the most important ones to show that it's a good quality beach side. So our Valencian community this year, this information just went out yesterday, got a lot more of new blue flags in the zone. And actually we are officially the community that most blue flags has out of all the entire Spain, which is just great news for us. Our beach areas are really clean. Sometimes there are some algae or like jellyfish, things like this, but in general, this area is really clean. Look at this. Sunbed areas. By the way, we've walked already quite a while, and you can see that there was a small part of the beach that was like free of sunbeds. Then we have all this part, small tiny piece without them, that is getting really busy with people. By midday there's going to be like not much space left, I must say. And then we have more plots with the paid sunbeds. By the way, those of you who don't know, the sunbeds or umbrellas, you need to pay them only once per day. So you pay it once €6 for sunbed and €6 for the umbrella, and then basically you can use it for the whole entire day, and the next day you pay another ticket. This is how it actually functions in here. So you can leave your towels, for example, go to eat, go explore, and then come back in the evening time for the same sunbed or any other one. Having a ticket, it's not a problem. By the way, you can leave your towel in there, no one will steal it, no one will take it away, so it's totally fine. But don't leave your belongings, please, because that one definitely will not stay for a long time. There's the Benidorm Island right there. Oh, it's so lovely. The terraces are slowly opening up. This one is still empty, but will be full really, really soon because tourists and locals seem to love this place really much, especially because of the prices. They're quite economic in here. By the way, you can see a lot of people, especially mostly tourists, obviously, walking without a t-shirt. Some people asked me about this in the comments because there was like a new law that forbids to walk topless, both for women and men. And you could get actually a fine up until 600 euros for that. So people were asking me if it's actually true or if it's like another thing that is going, like circulating around internet. So I've answered to that comment, but since I know there's more subscribers coming here and not everyone read the comments, this is actually true. Basically, by law right now, you can only walk topless, like for men without a t-shirt, for example, or for women in a bikini, only if you are on the beach area, like that one right there, lovely beach, or at the first line of the beach, like for example here down all this long alley up until the old town. All these secondary streets and all other streets in the town here in Benidorm, it's forbidden to be shirtless, if you want to call it like this. However, I've seen a lot of people doing so, and I've seen police officers passing by and no one basically said a word. So it's not a strict restriction, you know, it's not something that you should be really afraid of doing. It's better not to do so because you don't want to tempt the police officers. However, I get that people want to get a nice tan while they're here. They want to use all the time here and come nicely brownish color when they're back. But you know, is it worth the risk? Not too sure. Oh, this seems to be a new place, the Bulldog. That's a new place. That's nice, the terrace right here. For some drinks, cocktails, I see some music going on. So yeah, you can do so, but I would not recommend it just in case. You never know what might happen. This restaurant is always packed from early morning. Just this Cafe La Bahia, which is like been here for ages and ages and ages. Locals come here as well. They have a nice menu for 13 euros. 13.75, and they have typical Spanish breakfast as well, which is really, really nice, which is why a lot of people love it. If you see a lot of Spanish people coming to the place, if you see that there's a lot of people early morning on the terrace, this means that the prices are good and it's actually a good place to visit. If it's empty and no locals go there, then that's because of some reasons, you know. There must be a reason for that. That's strange. What did they do here? They've closed all this area. I wonder why. Because there's nothing special in here. They're not going to be doing any kind of celebrations, nothing. Nothing at all, unless that's already prepared for the pre-party of the Eurovision, but I don't think so. That's strange. Because all that is closed. Oh, it's so lovely in here today. During these days we will have around 26 degrees average maximum temperature on midday. And it definitely feels like summer already. There's chocolates Valor, which is typical chocolate here from the area. By the way, they have a factory right here near Benidorm in Villa Joyosa. And there is a museum that you can visit if you want to see how it's made, like the history. You know, they show you a part of the factory itself where you can see how it's being done, However, to get there, you need to have a huge queue of hours and hours, and there is no guarantee that you will get inside. So this is why we never went there. Remember the London supermarket, but that is still here. I've asked them if they were selling British products, and they said no. So I asked why then you have a British flag there and say there's a London supermarket, and they had no answer for me. Basically, that's just like a marketing thing, you know. They put that it's a London supermarket to attract British tourists, but apart from that, there's nothing in there. This area is probably less affected by sunbeds. See, we did not see sunbeds in a while, which is good. So you still have some space. It's not like Levante Beach is packed with sunbeds. There are many of them, that's true. But it's not something that we cannot deal with. There's still a lot of space for people to lay down, bring their own umbrellas and sunbeds if they want to. Oh my God, that's the same thing here. See that? Same thing. The potato men. They're still there. A lot of people told me about them, why police is not stopping them, you know. It's a tiki beach, just getting ready to open. A lot of people ask me why police officers are not stopping them. I'm not quite sure. I've been checking the laws, but it's difficult to say. I mean, maybe they just don't care. That's the only explanation that I have. They just don't care about it. They just see it so many times, and once they come there, they will disappear in a second. So, you know, they think it's not worth it, basically, stopping them. So this is probably one of the reasons why they're still there. But as you could have seen, they are. So be really, really careful about that. By the way, a lot of people wrote me about the drinks as well on the beach areas, like in front of Timbel, here especially on the Levante Beach. And I must say that I've seen them in Albir as well already. That's the first time I've seen them in Albir for a really, really long time. But they are there. And some people say that they're just buying liquor, like an alcohol drinks inside of the shops, like here nearby. But I've seen them just bringing them out of the car, you know, and then selling all the drinks on the beach area. So definitely not recommend you to do that, because you don't know what quality it is. And some people went into the hospital because of that. So just to get €2 discount, €1 cheaper than if you would get it at the bar, it does not really make sense. It's not safe just for €1, you know, difference. So if you want to buy something, some nice drinks, go to the supermarket, just go to the bar nearby and get a takeaway drink, whatever. But try not to buy these things, because you might get your holiday quite ruined. Les Dunes, the hotel as well. Restaurant is getting ready. Although it's still too early, they mostly serve like midday towards the evening time. However, the other terrace of the apartments, the one that they have, this one is getting busy, because they do serve some breakfast as well, so more people are coming in here. And the views from these terraces are just spectacular. Definitely feels like it's going to be a really, really nice year this year for Benidorm, for Spain in general and surrounding area, all the touristic zone. Probably it's going to be just amazing year, because I would dare to say that it's fully recovered right now. It's more or less the same amount of people that we used to see every year here around mid-May. Only 2 more weeks and we'll be in calendar summer. Although here in Spain, summer officially starts starting from the 21st of June, which is when we start the swimming season, which is when real summer starts for them. But for me, it always has been the 1st of June when the calendar summer is kicking in. A lot of people are coming to the beach. You can see they're just walking from the hotels towards the beach area. Not seeing any police cars today, which is strange. Usually there's a lot of them in here. But today there were None of them, which is surprising. Some souvenir shops in here in general, like beach, they call it beach articles, which means that everything that you need to use for the beach, or you might need to use, sun hats, bags, some toys for children to play, you know, sunglasses, sunscreen, all that you can get in here. But it's definitely great. Early morning, even right now in the morning, 10:30 basically it is almost. It's already warm enough to be just with shorts, short dresses and slippers. It's already the perfect weather, even for us living in here. By the way, here almost at, well, going towards the end of the Levante Beach, there's an accessible beach area. I've showed it a few times, but I know there are people that still don't know it is here. Basically, this area is for wheelchair, for people coming with a buggy, with children, you know, for those who need to have an easier access, let's call it like this, for them. So you can basically go there. There are even specific like machines, how you want to call them, which is this one right there, blue one with yellow pedals and yellow wheels, which helps you even to go into the water if you need so. And the lifeguards, the people that are there, are to help. So in case you need it, they will help you even to go into the water and get out of it. So it's quite accessible. Benidorm is trying its best to put the best image of a town that is accessible for everyone. Everyone can use it. Everyone can come here and just enjoy their holidays. Which is why they've put a lot of panels like this, a lot of areas for people to be able to enjoy it, even though they have some difficulties like mobility issues. Getting quite busy, definitely, towards the old town. There are some areas on the beach that are almost empty, and then those that are full. For example, look at this. The beginning of the Levante Beach is always really busy because there's a lot of the hotels in there. But this area usually is quite empty. As you can see right now, there's literally almost no one just on the first line towards the water. But that's because right here, you don't really have so many hotels. Like this is residential area, you have some apartments, but not so many hotels as in other areas in here, which is why not a lot of people come to this area. In any case, if you don't like crowded beaches, if you want something quieter, I would recommend you to go past the old town and head to the Poniente Beach, because that one definitely is less crowded, it's calm and quiet. They're shooting something in there. They are shooting some footage, some camera footage in there. There are some movies to be done, by the way, here in the area, so probably this is what it's all about. Let me zoom it in for you so that you could see slightly better. This is basically, I wish I would have this type of equipment. Gosh. Well, maybe one day, you never know. But this is a true professional equipment in here. Maybe there's someone from the, ooh, where did it go? Okay. Maybe there's someone from the Eurovision contest, you know, because some like celebrities are coming here for the finale to Benidorm for the pre-party. Not sure. Or maybe that's just some kind of a movie, because there's a lot going on in there. People are just walking by. Benidorm right now is getting quite famous for movies and for filming, which is nice. Another thing that Benidorm will be famous for. A lot of curious people are heading there to check what it is all about. By the way, this year a lot of producers, they came to Benidorm to see possible places for the shooting, for filming. So I suppose this is one of these projects as well. Right now we are by the Hotel Cimbel, which is this one right here. I love the small pools, the private pools that they did in the rooms on the first floor right there. By the way, we filmed the complete tour down this hotel as well. I think this was the first or the second one with which I started my era at the hotel tours, official hotel tours. So we filmed that, have a complete video about it. So if you want to check it out, I'll also link it down below here in the comment. Really, really nice hotel with amazing views towards the Levante Beach and the Mediterranean Sea. Just gorgeous, so quiet, so peaceful right now. I think this part of the year, like towards the end of May, is just the ideal time to come because it's not so crowded as it might be in July and August. It's not as warm, you know, with 40 something degrees outside. So it's just perfect to come and enjoy because the weather is really nice, the temperature is nice. There's not so many people, so you can enjoy freely, walk around without any kind of issues. You can still park if you need to everywhere. Basically, there are still free spaces, plenty of them outside. So to me, this is the best part of the year. This and starting from second half of September. A lot of families with children are coming as well. I wonder if like in UK, for example, there are some holidays for children right now because I do see a lot of families coming with children from UK, which is strange because it's supposed to be like school year still. Let me know that in the comments just out of my curiosity. The Sol Costa Blanca, I think that's the first time in a couple of years that I can actually see it as busy as it is right now because I've always seen it closed. It was shut down due to pandemic. So right now it's like fully functioning. This is by Melia group, by the way. This is for adults only. So if you're searching for an adults only hotel, this is a 4 stars. Looks like this, and it has just like a pool there. You have some sunbeds. This is the terrace where you can get some drinks, have a restaurant on the main floor, and then all the rest up are the rooms, and all of them, by the way, do have terraces. The Rock Bar, American Rock Bar, also has opened up right now. Not too busy just yet, but first clients are arriving. They're cleaning all the areas right now from early morning. Actually, they're here the whole entire day. They're just cleaning from the sand. They're cleaning from like smoking, although you're not supposed to smoke on the beach area. It's not recommended, but you know, still. By the way, I've just seen the timetable, which is a curious thing. I've seen that the beach is open from 7 in the morning up until 10:30 at night. So during night time, you're not supposed to be swimming in here. So like starting from 10:30, you're not supposed to go like inside of the water and things like this. If the police will see someone swimming, they won't put you a fine, you know, but they'll just tell you, hey, like, do you know that the beach is closed? You're not supposed to do so. However, I did see in summer especially a lot of people are walking down the beach. Oh my God. I've just said a few minutes ago that I did not see any police officers passing by, and now I have like 2 cars passing one after the other. Huh. It's like they can hear us, you know. Well, they'll be seeing the Potato Man shortly. However, since they have people there that protect them, like every 50 or 100 meters, there is a person right there which will just let them know if they see any police officers, which is why probably police is not even trying to do anything at all because they know that it's just pointless. They will disappear way before they'll be coming. Look at that. What a baby. That's nice. See, not only people but also like dogs and pets. They're enjoying their stay here in Benidorm. Penelope Beach one also has opened up. They have cocktail happy hour, it says right there. All the cocktails for €5 and 2 for 1 in local spirits. The KM Beach area is also open. Like all of the businesses right now that were closed, they are open already. Those of them who were able to, they're open already because it's when they can actually work hard and make up for all the months that they have been closed. There's some SOS point in here. There's the ambulance as usual, just in case, you never know. And then there's this one first aid point as well. It's the only one like this I've seen here on the Levante Beach. However, at the beginning of the beach area, there are also like wooden houses like this where there are lifeguards, and they do have first aid kits just in case something happens. Here you can actually see way more people right now. And this beach area is way more crowded than the previous one. That's what I told you. It depends if there are many hotels. If it's more like touristic area, there's a lot of bars here around, touristic apartments. So people tend to choose like specific areas on the Levante Beach where to go. Not all of them are crowded. By the way, on the beach you don't have any kind of restrictions in terms of the minimum distancing. So if you want to maintain a distance, I suggest you take the sunbed like this, because there is a distance between them, as you can see. And if not, well, on the crowded days, you know, when there's a lot more of tourists in here, if you don't take a sunbed, you'll have people like literally right near you, passing by and just laying right near you. So it depends on your needs. We are already at the end of the Levante Beach. They've even used this area. This one here usually has a lot of water. Well, not right now, obviously, because it's dry. But when it's raining, all this area gets flooded up until the beach, up until the sea. Right now, obviously, since there is no water in there, they're putting the sunbeds, but they're risking. If it will be raining, will not be nice. They'll just float into the sea. The Tiki Town Beach Club, as usual, have a lot of nice offers on beer, on different alcohol drinks, you know, in general on the drinks, pizzas, food and stuff. And from early morning, they have some nice lounge music going on in here to invite the tourists in. Definitely getting busy. In the old town, oh my god, the old town, the viewpoint that we have right there in front is already so crowded. I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but I can see with my eyes from here that it's really crowded right now. The ice cream shop, Sirvent, also finally open. It took them a while, but eventually they did open up. This year will be the perfect year for Benidorm, definitely. The way it's looking like right now, it will be a perfect year for people who work here in tourism and for all the tourists that will decide to choose this area for their holidays in Spain. By the way, this boat that you can see right there, this boat is going towards Calpe. This is the excursion that I was telling you about that started to function back again finally. And this one is going throughout all the bay in Benidorm from the port. Just imagine going down all the beach areas throughout Benidorm, throughout Albir, Altea, up until Calpe, and enjoying the amazing views. Perfect thing to spend a day in here if you love these type of excursions. This was our lovely Levante Beach today here in the morning. in Benidorm. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video and you got to see what amazing atmosphere is expecting for you if you're arriving during these next following days to our lovely Benidorm town. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video with some more fresh news from Benidorm. Bye!